Hi, and we are back. This video is the second part of a little series that I'm doing designed to help your business be more successful through marketing and social media. Um, Social media has changed quite a bit over the years, and especially the past few years. All marketing has changed a lot in the past few years, and business has, and the world has, as we know. So I want to give you the insights and tips you need with a strategy that you can use very simply, very easily, and fun to get your business going strong. Okay. In the last video, the first video, I should say, we talked about some basic concepts of marketing and also basic concepts of social media marketing. Um, we're going to expand that a little bit here and talk about building what we call social proof. This is basically building something we call brand belief. It's building a world that people can believe in and where you are an authority. You are the go-to for that subject, which is your product or your service that solves their problem. Okay. I had mentioned engagement, and we discussed that in the previous video. I talked about asking people questions and answering them. And this is where it begins because you're talking to them and you're showing them your helpfulness, your passion to help them, and your knowledge and what you offer as a solution to them. Let's start with one of the first things I mentioned. Um, these helpful comments. You can actually get outside your own social media accounts and you can start joining groups, okay, where people are asking questions about topics that you can answer. You do that and you go in there and you can post other helpful information in those groups, and this starts to build an awareness of you as the authority on the subject, and you as offering the solution. Uh, so what we're doing here is we're moving your target customers from being problem aware. That means they're aware that they have a need, they have a problem. Okay. Uh, they may not have even needed you to understand that. Then you move them from that to being solution aware, aware that a specific kind of service will solve that problem. Okay. Now we're making them brand aware that you are offering the service that really solves the problem, that the only service that solves it well. Okay. That really solves it. And this is where you're moving them and differentiates you from your competitors. So you creating this presence, and then on the internet and social media with your posts, and then creating awareness of you as the go-to with the way you're engaging with people and the information that you post in various groups that are devoted to subjects that are similar or related to your product or service, and you're building this up. um, you could also you could also create your own group uh, and invite people to it. You can send these invitations out and chats. You can invite people to it, and through the other groups that you belong to. Okay, people become aware of it, or by your helpful comments that you're posting, people might become curious about you and find out about your group, or it's going to be somehow advertised in the platform. Um, when you do that, this is even stronger because people joining a group, okay, it's like a club, and people have a feeling of exclusivity and participation. You're engaging with them there, and this feeling of ownership makes people feel more comfortable, more likely to invite uh, people with similar needs to the group, and more likely to buy your service or product and become a loyal customer. Um, People like that feeling. Um, and so here we are, we're building the brand and we're building the awareness of you, your brand as a solution. Um, there's a difference between a group and a page in social media. Usually, a group is a club, like I just described. A page is really kind of just a billboard or a place where you can, let's see, like a board where you're posting announcements or something like that. It doesn't have that feeling of exclusivity. Uh, However, it still has its uses because now we move into a little higher level of social proof we call testimonials, which are direct comments by people about your service, your professionalism, your product, and so on. These are extremely valuable. As you know, uh, seeing other people satisfied, their problem solved, um, this is makes people more likely to become customers too. Okay, they see people with the same problem, the same needs. They're being solved. Their problem needs being solved by you. They think, wow, okay, you must be the best solution if people they know are saying so. Um, how do you get these testimonials? Well, it's difficult for people who don't know how, because most of us we feel, oh, I don't want to ask people to talk about how great I am. I had a lot of trouble doing that too when I began. I was writing these long personal letters to each person that I wanted, their valuable and respected opinion, who had, worked for me, worked with me, or hired me, um, different projects. And it was so time consuming and difficult, trying to find the right words. Well, you can do that, but that's very time consuming. So, um, more useful and more effective ways of getting the testimonials. One way is using the page. So, not the group here, we're talking about a page for your business. They're quite simple. You can look at, for example, Facebook has them, they all have them. You can create a page or even an account if you need to, depending on the platform. And then you ask people, previous customers, previous associates, people who have hired you, uh, depending on your business, maybe people who have worked for you or with you. Hey, please leave a review on my page. Say something, I got my new service. I'd love your opinion. Please leave a review on my page. People enjoy giving their opinions. You're probably aware of that. Um, this is a funny thing. For example, where people, some people are shy and they don't know. They say, "Oh, I don't have the social skills, and that means I can't network, and meet people." And one of the solutions to that is always you do you ask questions. This is how we bridge the gap. Okay, we ask questions about people in the same way that you're doing business and trying to find out about your customers and what they need. Okay, through engagement here, um, that's how we find out about people. This is how we get to know people. We ask questions about them, what they think, what they feel. So this is one of the reasons that the review idea really works, because people will probably be happy to, and if they benefited from your service before, then probably more likely to want to give an opinion about it. Of course, if they have a complaint, you're going to have to answer that responsibly as well. Um, that's not so bad, because actually a problem or a complaint that's answered professionally, confidently, and hopefully you can actually turn a problem into a positive, and that itself can transform people's opinions. Wow, you are very professional. Everybody has problems, things happen, but you handled that so well. That's good service. That's the idea. You want to, grow in people, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to take care of people and solve their problems. Another another benefit, uh, the review technique, is that you can actually capture, when they send you the reviews. Or, I'm sorry, when they post the reviews on your page. And this is an idea that was suggested to me by a successful copywriter in Thailand named Pandita. Um, you can actually capture their reviews and use them as a mini testimonial. It has their name, it has their picture. We can see that it's a real person. That's important, and you can use that. Um, then you've got your testimonial right there. That's excellent. People can see it's a real person, and they can believe in that. In doing so, though, with testimonials, you do have to let people know that you're probably going to use, or you might use their reviews. You can make a post to say that. Okay. Uh, okay. Uh, people often don't mind that. Um, if you're asking them for their opinion, they have a place to put it. Okay, on your page. It's difficult if you're just writing a letter and say, "Write me something." That that would get less results and more difficult for you. The second way to get a testimonial would be maybe this is easier in a way. Um, you could create a form like in Google Forms. You could create a survey and you know ask people the same question, but please take the survey. So it's a link to the form, which is in the cloud, and they take the survey, and maybe you have a question, they can leave their comment there. So then you've got another option there to do a testimonial. You get it from them. You do have to let them know though that you're going to be using it. Okay, and this one's a little bit more work in some ways because then you've got to get their name and everything. You're using it for a testimonial. It's not just cut and paste like the review style is. However, it might make it easier for them in some ways if there are some questions on the survey. They choose 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to rate you or something, and that makes it a little more fun for people sometimes. Uh, okay, so this is the point here about social proof and building that up so that people not only see you, but they become aware of your service as the solution to their problem. uh, People start to believe. It's called brand belief. They start to believe that, hey, your brand is the go-to, and this is what you want to do. Uh, it can take some time, but this is going to be more effective than just hoping people like your posts. Okay, that won't work so well, and it takes a really long time if it ever does work. Um, I hope this information helps you, and you can decide which way you want to go. Always feel free to comment on my video, the things I'm saying, and maybe you have some ideas of your own too. I love that. One person cannot think of everything in this world. I've tried to use the decades of experience I have, and connections I have, and a network I've developed to try to give you the best and the simplest and most effective strategy to build your business and help it keep growing, and how to succeed in the new marketing world we have now. So again, there's going to be a link at the bottom. Please can hit the link and then get in contact with me and get more stuff like this regularly from me. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next video. We're going to talk about some cross marketing and how actually it's going to be people helping people, or I should say professionals helping professionals, and this can be even more powerful strategy for leveling up. See you in the next video. Thank you.